In preparation for the 2023 Convention on Climate Change, COP28, the Center for 21st Century Issues has organized a pre-event meeting with civil society organizations and multi-stakeholders to enlighten them ahead of the summit, which is to hold in the United Arab Emirates from November 28 to December 12, 2023. Speaking at the meeting, tagged pre-COP28 TSOs and multi-stakeholder engagement in Lagos, stakeholders expressed concern over inadequate funds to tackle devastating impact of climate change on Nigerians and Africans. Our correspondent, Comfort Samuel, tells us more.
The COP28 summit is of particular significance as it marks the conclusion of the first global stocktake, a comprehensive assessment of the progress made in achieving the goals of the Paris Agreement. Delegates, executives of industry and finance, as well as members of civil society from approximately 200 countries will be in attendance to chart the transition to clean energy future. At this summit, the importance of collective action to stop climate change and the critical role of finance in the low-carbon transition will be the focus. Speaking to Nigeria's contingent for the Climate Change COP28, the Executive Director of the Center for 21st Century Issues, Titilope Akosa, called on CSOs and multi-stakeholders to actively participate in the negotiation process.
In Africa, we are experiencing a lot of impacts of climate change, from flooding to different devastation, droughts, and so many other printable things. So it's very important that they know that there is a fund that can help us to recover from all these disasters. We want the the developed countries that have caused climate change to continue to live up to their commitment of giving funds for adaptation and mitigation, especially to those who are on the front lines of climate change.
Climate experts in the country therefore aim to create awareness on ways to mitigate global warming by sensitizing citizens on the need to reduce carbon emissions released into the atmosphere. They also analyze strategies on how to achieve net zero emission in 2060.
A lot of challenges, of course. By the side, the thing is worsening. We are getting more extensive rainfall. The temperature is going higher, so the action is needed to address it. And it's been addressed in two ways. Mitigation is to try and reduce the temperature, and reduce the carbon that you are releasing to the atmosphere, and adaptation is to adapt to the situation.
Other facilitators who attended the engagement virtually said participation in the COP28 summit in Dubai will help investors and other capital market participants know what's ahead and back climate commitments with action. The speakers reiterated the role of media on capacity building to support adaptation to climate change, conduct and present research findings and recommendations to parties at different sidelines of the summit. Comfort Samuel, TV 360 News, Lagos.